Yeah, Luke, I want to highlight one of your old agencies. So ICE is pretty far out in front with USCIS, but with ICE, there's been a focus on multi-cloud infrastructure, and they've been able to leverage that investment and that early lead to really accelerate the movement of their portfolio to the cloud. They've been able to build some consistent instrumentation, consistent business processes, and really move down the learning curve in terms of generating some efficiencies as they do the migration. Now, Dr. Zangardi, our Chief Information Officer, made the decision last year in consultation with leadership that we really wanted to burn our boats in terms of moving to the cloud. So put out guidance about moving out of DC2, contractor and contractor operated facility, right sizing in DC1, a government-owned contractor operated facility. That really catalyzed stretch objectives and moving to the cloud, and ICE has been doing some excellent work in terms of leveraging the investments in a platform, a cloud management platform that can accelerate the movement to the cloud.
Yeah, and it seems interesting because depending on sort of what you're picking, mail, you maybe end up in one cloud, and then, a different SaaS with all this low code, no code kind of capability, maybe you end up in another cloud, and all of a sudden you have this multi-cloud environment that you have to deal with, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And one of the, you talked earlier about the Cloud Smart, and that had the three pillars of a workforce, cyber, and procurement. On the workforce side, there's a lot of activity around defining, position descriptions, required skills, helping folks assess gaps, put in place training to develop the workforce. But I think almost as interesting, maybe more interesting in some ways, is an effort to identify the pathfinders, the early adopters across the department. Just in the area of future state cybersecurity, for example, we identified 24 initiatives, mainly in the components, that are leading edge, that we're really, through the Cloud Steering Group, putting a spotlight on, that are going to be defining our future state. Yeah. Right. Some of those, and a few of those are in headquarters, but for the most part, things like cloud access security brokers, virtualizing the TIC, they're down in the operating components. Right. And capturing that knowledge, packaging it, sharing it across the department, accelerating that knowledge management type stuff. Right. That's exciting in terms of driving innovation across the department. Brian,